Welcome back to our channel, where we delve into the intriguing world of coin collecting and numismatics, uncovering stories that not only educate but also thrill our audience about the hidden gems within everyday currency. Today, we're shining the spotlight on an extraordinary coin that has captured the imagination of collectors and investors alike, the 1998 quarter dollar, a seemingly ordinary piece of currency that carries an astonishing valuation of $450 million due to a series of remarkable errors and mistakes that transpired during the minting process. At first glance, this quarter appears to be just like any other, a simple 25-cent piece produced by the U.S. Mint, but its story is anything but typical, as it encapsulates the fascinating intersection of chance, rarity, and human endeavor that can lead to extraordinary outcomes. The tale of the 1998 quarter begins at the Denver Mint, where the quarter was minted as part of the broader initiative to celebrate the unique heritage of each U.S. state through a series of state quarters that were set to roll out in 1999. Yet, little did they know that the quarters produced in 1998, most of which were tested and prepared for release, would lead to an array of intriguing minting errors that make them incredibly sought after among coin collectors and numismatic enthusiasts. The key error that has garnered the most attention is what is famously referred to as the white AM variety. This term refers specifically to the spacing error between the letters A and M and the word America found on the reverse side of the coin. In standard 1998 quarters, the spacing between these two letters is narrow, as is typical for coins of that era. Yet, due to a significant misalignment during the minting process, a handful of 1998 quarters were released featuring a wider spacing than the norm, leading collectors to view this error as a rare find and elevating the coin's desirability to staggering heights. The existence of this white AM error has resulted in a polarizing conversation among numismatists, with various experts having differing opinions on the actual number of examples that remain in circulation today. This disparity speaks to the mystique surrounding the 1998 quarter. Some estimates suggest there are only a few dozen, if even that, while others believe that there could be hundreds waiting to be discovered, hidden among the vast quantities of change circulating daily. The scarcity of this error immediately escalated its value, with seasoned collectors clamoring to secure one of these rare coins to add to their collections. Ideally, the thrill of the hunt transcends beyond the mere acquisition of the quarter. It embodies a sense of adventure that comes with searching through rolls of coins, checking each piece, and anticipating the excitement that could come from finding a coin of such immense value. As if the white AM error were not enough, another layer of intrigue surrounds the 1998 quarter dollar due to the potential for additional minting mistakes, including double die errors, which have also been documented to occur during this period. A double die error arises when a coin strikes a blank planchet multiple times, resulting in a doubling of images or lettering. These types of minting mistakes are often highly sought after, as they speak to the unique characteristics of each coin and further demonstrate the fallibility of the minting process. The possibility that a single 1998 quarter may exhibit multiple errors, such as the white AM alongside a double die error, creates a perfect storm for collectors. The combination of these features on one coin would make it an exceptionally rare treasure, driving prices to previously unimaginable levels. Throughout the years, the coin collecting community has enthusiastically embraced opportunities to share their findings, notably through online forums, social media platforms, and dedicated auction sites. The digital age has transformed how we engage with coin collecting, allowing enthusiasts to network and exchange tips about identifying these rare varieties, share photos of coins they've found, and learn more about the evolving marketplace surrounding valuable errors like the 1998 quarter. Each story shared fosters a sense of camaraderie and connection among collectors, as they reminisce about their experiences and the moments of excitement that came with discovering a significant error coin. As awareness of the 1998 quarter dollar began to spread, it stirred a frenzy among both seasoned collectors and newcomers alike, pulling in people from all walks of life who are curious about the world of numismatics. The prospect of finding such a valuable coin hidden within everyday pocket change, even a simple quarter, emphasizes the thrill that accompanies diving into this hobby. While many collectors approach coin hunting with a desire for financial gain, the underlying passion for history, artistry, and the human stories behind each coin cannot be overstated. Coin collecting is not merely an investment, it's a fulfilling journey filled with exploration, nostalgia, and the thrill of discovery, as individuals learn about the historical significance and craftsmanship present in each coin. Additionally, the rich narrative surrounding the 1998 quarter dollar encompasses aspects of American culture in the late 1990s, blending together threads of technological advancement, economic growth, and an appreciation for Americana that coincided with the rise of the state quarters program. The late 90s represented a turning point for collectors, as the introduction of the state quarters not only ignited interest in the quarters themselves but also inspired collectors to revisit the broader world of numismatics. Some collectors reflect on how the 1998 quarter became a symbol of that era's excitement and curiosity, ultimately leading to an increased demand for various forms of currency that had previously fallen below the radar. The 1998 quarter dollar is a reminder of how the intersection of time and circumstance can create unforeseen opportunities, leading to valuations that both astound and inspire the community. This growth in interest holds a mirror to broader cultural trends, highlighting the ways in which stories of good fortune are woven into the very fabric of American life. As we delve even deeper into the history of this coin, we see that the potential for future discoveries regarding both the 1998 quarter dollar and other varieties remains strong. Since the inception of the state quarters program and the public's renewed interest in numismatics, countless individuals have shared their passion for collecting and have contributed to an ever-growing reservoir of knowledge surrounding coin varieties and errors. The allure of the 1998 quarter serves as both a catalyst for ongoing dialogue about the evolution of currency and as a beacon for future treasure hunters, who are encouraged by the thought of uncovering unique and valuable pieces resting within their collections or in circulation. Collectors engage in a constant pursuit of knowledge and exploration, driven by their desire to uncover unique treasures, discover hidden mistakes, and foster a sense of community through shared experiences. The story of the 1998 quarter dollar resonates deeply within the hearts of those who relish the journey, and not just the destination, of the collecting experience, reinforcing the idea that the process of discovery embodies the true spirit of numismatics. With every subsequent finding or research breakthrough, the potential for new varieties or previously overlooked errors only adds to the growing complexity of the narrative surrounding the 1998 quarter and its ever-increasing worth. Anecdotes abound about intrepid collectors and casual coin enthusiasts alike proudly displaying their wide AM quarters in awe-inspiring collections, while others recount tales of the excitement they felt when they first realized they held a coin with historical significance and extraordinary value in their hands. Ultimately, the fascinating saga of the 1998 quarter dollar is one that capturing the essence of a vibrant community and the interconnected web of human stories, chance encounters, and rarity reflects a deeper understanding of the value of not only currency but also the shared pursuit of excellence within the realm of coin collecting. As we contemplate the implications of the errors and mistakes that elevated the 1998 quarter to its incredible valuation, we are reminded of the beauty of human ingenuity and the unexpected journeys that arise as a result of even the simplest of errors. The 1998 quarter is more than just color and cladding. It symbolizes opportunity, excitement, and the unending potential for more discoveries just waiting to be uncovered within each roll of coins. In closing, the 1998 quarter dollar remains a striking example of how unanticipated mistakes can yield remarkable outcomes in the world of numismatics. Its journey from minting errors to a staggering valuation of $450 million is a testament to the interplay of rarity, historical context, collector interest, and the serendipitous nature of the collecting process. The story of this coin serves as an inspiration for generations of collectors, both young and old, encouraging them to look beyond the surface of common currency and explore the hidden treasures that may reside within even the most ordinary coins. Thank you for joining us today as we delved into the remarkable history of the 1998 quarter dollar and examined the errors and possibilities that have made it worthy of its astronomical valuation. If you found this exploration into the world of numismatics as captivating as we did, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our future content. Next, we're diving into the captivating realm of numismatics to explore the astonishing story of the 1968 quarter dollar, a coin that has become a symbol of rarity and value due to its remarkable errors and mistakes, leading it to an extraordinary valuation of $530 million. You may wonder what could possibly make a seemingly ordinary 25-cent piece from the late 1960s worth such an enormous sum, but as we unravel the details surrounding this coin, we will uncover a fascinating narrative filled with minting errors, collector interest, and the serendipitous nature of coin collecting. Minted at the Philadelphia Mint, the 1968 quarter was part of a transitional period in American coinage, as the nation had only recently moved away from the use of silver in everyday currency. While many quarters produced in that year were struck in a copper-nickel alloy and look quite typical, the 1968 quarter is unique for the errors that occurred during its production run, errors that have made it a celebrated and sought-after prize among collectors. At the heart of the 1968 quarter's value are some noteworthy minting mistakes, particularly the so-called two-headed variety, which has become the holy grail for error coin enthusiasts and has helped push the quarter's price tag into the stratosphere. This two-headed quarter features two images of George Washington, with the obverse side showcasing the familiar portrait of the first president, while the reverse bears the same image instead of the expected eagle symbol. Such a catastrophic error is astonishingly rare in a minting process, as it generally occurs when the coinage has been misaligned during production, leading to the same design being struck on both sides. The existence of a two-headed quarter is not only a mistake, it presents an extraordinary story of human endeavor and the persistence of error that captivates those who come across it. The excitement surrounding the pursuit of these rare coins is palpable, as collectors and enthusiasts begin to scour coin rolls, check their pocket change, and attend estate sales in hopes of turning up such a prized piece of currency. With reports of only a limited number of two-headed 1968 quarters believed to exist in circulation, the quest to uncover them has become something of an adventure, transforming the experience of coin collecting into a thrilling treasure hunt. The rarity of the two-headed 1968 quarter has led to a surge in interest among novice and seasoned collectors alike, as they seek to connect the dots between historical production errors and the incredible values that these mistakes can carry. The narrative surrounding the 1968 quarter extends beyond just the two-headed variety. Several other errors have also contributed to the coin's valuation, including the doubled die variety, which emerges from a misalignment that results in a doubling effect on parts of the coin's design. In coins with this error, collectors may notice that the lettering or images appear to have a shadow or duplication effect, giving the illusion that the design has been layered multiple times. Many avid collectors covet these doubled die varieties since their uniqueness and limited availability make them highly desirable and collectible. Another nuances relating to the 1968 quarter is the issue of grading and condition. Coins that have been carefully preserved in mint state condition, free from wear and tear, are often valued much higher than those that have seen considerable circulation. As with many collectible items, the quality and state of preservation can play a significant role in determining its worth. This fact means that even among the already rare error varieties, finding a well-preserved 1968 quarter becomes a challenge, and those in mint condition can lead to staggering prices at auctions or private collector sales. The factors surrounding the valuation of the 1968 quarter are compounded by the involvement of grading services, which authenticate and assign grades to coins based on their quality. Professional grading organizations such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, are essential players in the world of coin collecting, as they certify the authenticity and provide a grade to each coin submitted for evaluation. A high-grade 1968 quarter with a minting error will fetch prices that align with its rare status while bringing in significant returns for the collectors fortunate enough to possess such coins. The growing demand for 1968 quarters, especially the error varieties, has sparked a newfound enthusiasm within the numismatic community, as collectors share their findings, tips, and discoveries. Online discussion forums, social media groups, and auction sites have become buzzing hubs of activity as individuals share images of their prized finds, connect with like-minded hobbyists, and engage in spirited debates over the true valuation and significance of various errors. This collective sense of excitement surrounding the 1968 quarter and its worth fosters an atmosphere rich with knowledge sharing and camaraderie, enhancing the overall experience of coin collecting. As coin enthusiasts continue to hunt for hidden treasures within every roll of coins, the 1968 quarter has become a beacon of hope, symbolizing not just the possibility of discovering immense value but also redefining the relationship people have with their pocket change. The lessons learned from the 1968 quarter extend far beyond monetary worth. They highlight the unpredictability of minting processes and the stories behind each coin produced. While the world of numismatics can sometimes seem daunting, the journey toward understanding the unique properties of each coin can be both rewarding and educational. The pursuit of rare coins enhances one's appreciation for the craftsmanship that goes into minting, allowing collectors to explore the intricacies of coin design, engraving, and production, as well as the historical context behind each piece of currency. One might argue that the true value of the 1968 quarter lies within its capacity to inspire curiosity and ignite meaningful conversations regarding our nation's coinage and the collective experiences of those involved in the collecting community. As we look to the future of the 1968 quarter dollar and its ongoing allure, the potential for new discoveries will likely keep the narrative fresh and continue to captivate audiences for years to come. In recent years, we have seen an increase in public interest in numismatics, particularly for rare coins like the 1968 quarter. Television shows, online marketplaces, and social media influencers have drawn attention to the world of coin collecting, feeding the enthusiasm for rare coins and giving rise to new generations of collectors eager to explore this unique hobby. Many collectors are drawn not just to the potential financial rewards of discovering a rare coin, but also to the thrill of learning about the history behind these pieces of currency and the people responsible for minting them. The 1968 quarter, and coins like it, stand as a testament to the human capacity for innovation, creativity, and the unexpected outcomes of our endeavors. The fascinating journey of the 1968 quarter dollar serves as a reminder to those involved in coin collecting that each coin we hold in our hands has its own individual narrative, waiting to be uncovered. As we collectively delve into the history surrounding these coins, we broaden our understanding of the intricate connections that tie us together as collectors, historians, and enthusiasts. Whether you come from a place of seasoned expertise or are new to the world of numismatics, there is always something to be learned, shared, and celebrated as we navigate the depths of our coin collection adventures. In summary, the 1968 quarter dollar stands as a prime example of how errors and mistakes made during the minting process can have far-reaching consequences for valuation, desirability, and the collector's experience. With its staggering potential worth of $530 million, the quarter offers a unique glimpse into the world of numismatics as it illustrates the impact of scarcity, error varieties, and the passionate interest that fuels the coin collecting community. As we continue to discuss and explore the remarkable tales tied to coins like the 1968 quarter, let us celebrate the journey of discovery that awaits us all, reminding us of the beauty and wonder present at the intersection of history, art, and human experience embodied in each coin. Thank you for joining us in this deep dive into the captivating world of rare coins and the extraordinary stories they tell. We hope you found it both enlightening and inspiring. If you've enjoyed our exploration of the 1968 quarter dollar and are eager to discover more about the stories that lie within our currency, please like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you won't miss any of the exciting content we have in store for you in the future. Until next time, keep collecting, keep discovering, and always remember that treasures are sometimes found in the most unexpected places, waiting for you to uncover their rich histories. Next, we're going to delve into the fascinating and often exhilarating world of coin collecting, focusing our attention on a remarkable coin that has captivated the interest of collectors worldwide, the 1987 quarter dollar, a seemingly ordinary piece of currency that, due to a series of extraordinary minting errors and mistakes, has landed itself a jaw-dropping valuation of $499 million. This astounding price tag is a testament to what can happen when a simple mistake takes place during the minting process, turning what is often regarded as mere pocket change into an artifact of immense worth. As we unravel the story of the 1987 D quarter, we will explore the intricate details of the errors that have contributed to its level of desirability among collectors, the historical significance surrounding its minting, and the broader implications that such a coin has on the world of numismatics. Minted at the Denver Mint, the 1987 D quarter was produced during a time when the United States was experiencing economic changes and evolving artistic expressions in coin design. However, unbeknownst to the public at large, a significant error occurred in the minting process that would lead to the coin becoming a coveted treasure for collectors. At the core of the quarter's extraordinary value is the infamous double die error. A double die error occurs when the engraving used to produce the coin is misaligned or layered multiple times, which results in a notable doubling of various elements on the coin's surface. In the case of the 1987 D quarter dollar, this error has manifested itself primarily in the inscription of the word liberty, where collectors can observe a noticeable overlap in the letters. The visual impact of this doubling effect transforms a standard coin into a unique masterpiece, captivating the attention of numismatists who seek to preserve and celebrate such anomalies. Identifying a double die 1987 D quarter can be a thrilling experience for collectors, as the opposite face often retains the crisp, clear detail characteristic of coins that have been well preserved. Considering that minting errors are rare occurrences, especially double die variants, it is a point of pride for collectors to claim such a coin as part of their collection. As news of the 1987 D quarter's value began to circulate among enthusiasts, it sparked a frenzy of activity among both seasoned numismatists and budding collectors, many of whom eagerly rifled through their change and examined their coin rolls in hopes of stumbling upon this little gem. A significant aspect of the thrill that accompanies the search for the 1987 D quarter and its valuable errors is rooted in the idea that everyday currency can carry immense worth. This notion resonates deeply with collectors, who often find joy in the unexpected nature of coin collecting, and the 1987 D quarter embodies this sentiment perfectly. While many might dismiss the quarter as mere change, the excitement of discovering a coin with unique qualities drives passionate collectors back to the hunt time and again. In examining the broader context of the coin's formation, we must also consider the socio-economic reality in which the 1987 D quarter emerged. The late 1980s in America were marked by a multitude of changes, new technologies, shifts in economic policies, and an ever-evolving approach to art and design in precious metal pieces. The U.S. Mint, in tandem with the changing economic landscape, introduced new coin designs and materials, ushering in a sense of innovation and adventure for those involved in collecting. The cultural relevance shared by coins like the 1987 D quarter highlights the powerful connection that exists between currency and the cultural fabric of the time. For instance, the design of the quarter, which features an image of George Washington on the obverse side, reminds us of the rich history upon which our nation is founded. However, the errors inherent to this particular coin provide a unique lens through which we can contextualize both its value and its significance to collectors. The remarkable story of the 1987 D quarter dollar would be incomplete without discussing the role of the grading process in determining its worth. The world of coin collecting is inhabited by various grading systems run by organizations such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, which assign grades to coins based on their condition, authenticity, and overall appeal. A high-graded 1987 D quarter that exhibits a double die error has the potential to fetch unimaginable sums at auction, raising the stakes for collectors who are keen to acquire these distinguished pieces. A well-preserved coin not only reflects a sense of care and commitment to the hobby but can also symbolize the culmination of years spent honing one's skills in identification and collection. As collectors rally around the search for the 1987 D quarter, they form communities, both online and offline, where discussions about identification techniques, market trends, and personal experiences abound. Social media platforms, discussion forums, and auction sites create vibrant spaces for enthusiasts to connect and share their stories, further enhancing the excitement of coin collecting. Here, seasoned collectors impart wisdom to newcomers, providing valuable insights on spotting errors, appraising the quality and authenticity of coins, and navigating the ever-evolving marketplace. This sense of community serves as a vital support system, encouraging collectors to continue their pursuits and amplifying the collective passion for not just the 1987 D-quarter but error coins in general. A significant aspect of the journey into coin collecting entails the educational opportunities that arise from exploring coins such as the 1987 D-quarter. Each coin carries with it a rich tapestry of history, from its minting process to its ultimate discovery as a collectible item. For instance, learning about the various types of mint errors, understanding the historical significance behind the symbolism found on coins, and uncovering the intricate relationships between currency and society enables collectors to appreciate numismatics on a deeper level. The more one invests in learning about coins, the more meaningful the collecting experience becomes, transitioning from a transactional pursuit into a captivating journey of discovery and enrichment. As we explore the potential for future discoveries surrounding the 1987 D-quarter, it is important to keep in mind that the excitement of coin collecting is never truly static. New findings can emerge, further complicating or expanding the existing narratives that surround error coins. Some collectors have argued that more varieties of the 1987 D-quarter may still exist, hidden among the countless unknowns within circulation. The thrill of uncovering an undiscovered error may offer some collectors a renewed sense of purpose and opportunity. Enthusiasts remain vigilant, examining both historical data and newly minted coins, leveraging evolving technologies to identify previously unnoticed errors. This invigorating potential keeps collectors engaged, as discussions around the 1987 D-quarter live on and continue to evolve. It's not simply about the wealth amassed through error coins, it's about the joy of engagement within the community, the friendships formed, and the excitement that comes from sharing newfound discoveries. As we circle back to the awe-inspiring valuation of the 1987 D-quarter, the factors contributing to its worth emerge like stars against the night sky: its rarity, the beauty of its errors, the engagement of passionate collectors, and the underlying historical context that continues to inspire. As stories of rare finds and impressive sales circulate through the collecting community, they capture the imagination of those who otherwise may not have considered collecting as an accessible or enjoyable hobby. The 1987 D-quarter dollar serves as an introduction for newcomers, inviting them to explore the intricate world of numismatics while emphasizing that the thrill of discovery lies within reach for anyone who chooses to engage. Coins like the rare 1987 D-quarter remind us that value can easily be reshaped by historical accidents and collector interest. The ongoing allure of such coins fuels conversations, drives exploration, and transforms what was once common into something extraordinary. Moving forward, let us continue to examine and celebrate the errors that have the power to change lives by transforming our relationship with coins, inviting curiosity, igniting passion, and sparking opportunity. As we conclude our exploration of the 1987 D-quarter dollar and its monumental valuation due to surprising minting errors, let us remember that collecting is driven by more than just money. It taps into the deeply human desire to seek out stories, imagine possibilities, and share experiences with others. Thank you for joining us in this exciting exploration of the 1987 D-quarter dollar, a coin that embodies the sometimes unpredictable journey of numismatics and the extraordinary value that can emerge from even the most unassuming coins. If you enjoyed this journey into the fascinating world of rare coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our continued explorations into the stories and treasures that coins have to tell. Until next time, keep hunting through those coin rolls, examine each piece with a discerning eye, and remember that you just might unearth your own extraordinary treasure waiting to be discovered. Next, we're diving deep into the intriguing realm of coin collecting and exploring an extraordinary coin that has captivated collectors, investors, and numismatists alike: the 1991 D-quarter dollar, a seemingly ordinary piece of currency that, due to a series of remarkable errors and mistakes during its minting, has become a symbol of immense value with a staggering valuation of $493 million. This astonishing figure prompts a natural curiosity. What about this quarter makes it so sensationally pricey? As we navigate the fascinating story behind the 1991 D quarter, we'll uncover the specific errors that contribute to its notable worth, the deeper historical context surrounding its production, and the broader implications of such high valuations within the world of numismatics. Minted at the Denver Mint, the 1991 D quarter was released during a time when the U.S. economy was being shaped by significant changes in policy and culture, creating a unique backdrop for the introduction of this coin into circulation. Although many quarters from this year were produced and distributed widely, it was during this production run that critical errors emerged, setting the stage for the coin to gain notoriety among collectors. One of the most significant and well-known errors associated with the 1991 D quarter is the doubled die variety, a minting error characterized by the appearance of a doubling effect on certain elements of the coin's design. The most notable aspect of the doubling can be found in the word liberty on the obverse side, where the letters exhibit a distinct overlay which creates an optical illusion of shadow and depth. Such errors are uncommon and only emerge under specific conditions during the production phase, making them highly coveted among collectors eager to find coins that boast such unique features. The existence of the doubled die variety elevates the 1991 D quarter from a common circulating coin to an object of immense interest, creating a sense of urgency among collectors seeking to capture a piece of history. As awareness and appreciation for such errors grew through coin collecting communities and social media platforms, discussions surrounding the mysterious 1991 D quarter began to take hold, prompting many hobbyists to scour their change in search of this potential treasure. The exciting aspect of error coins such as the 1991 D quarter dollar lies in the sheer unpredictability of the minting process itself. Minting is complex, involving numerous stages, including the preparation of the dies, striking the planchets, and inspecting the final product, each of which opens up the possibility for human error or mechanical mishaps. When combined with the rarity of actual doubled die coins, the interest in finding a coin like the 1991 D quarter becomes an exhilarating adventure, propelling both novice and experienced collectors on a quest for discovery. The thrill of potentially unearthing a high-value quarter amidst everyday change creates an atmosphere of excitement, infusing coin collecting with an aura of treasure hunting that has drawn countless individuals to the hobby. Adding another layer of complexity to the conversation around the 1991 D quarter is the overarching theme of grading and the role of professional grading organizations in identifying and certifying coins. Organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, play a crucial role in the marketplace by providing authentication and grading services for collectors. A high-graded example of the 1991 D quarter exhibiting the doubled die error can yield astronomical prices, while a lesser-graded version may not hold the same esteem or financial value. This grading process adds an element of excitement, as it provides collectors the opportunity to assess their finds and engage in lively discussions about the merits of certain coins and the factors that impact their worth. In the quest for the prized 1991 D quarter dollar, collectors often find themselves immersed in online forums, social media groups, and local coin shows, exchanging tips and stories while sharing images of their spectacular finds. The coin collecting community thrives on the energy generated by discoveries and the camaraderie formed when enthusiasts discuss their shared love of coins. Many collectors recount stories of how they found a 1991 D quarter among rolls from local banks or as a result of searching through their own change, underscoring the thrilling unpredictability of this endeavor. As collectors continue to engage in discussions about error coins and their respective values, it becomes clear that the world of numismatics is constantly evolving, seeding new interests and facilitating connections among collectors across the globe. The connection between such coins and the prevailing historical context cannot be overlooked. The year 1991 is notable in American history for several reasons, including the end of the Cold War and significant socioeconomic shifts occurring within the country. The minting of the 1991 D quarter occurred during a time of change and transition, which speaks to the importance of appreciating not just the specific errors of the coin but also the larger narratives surrounding its creation. Collecting coins serves as a window into a specific moment in time, allowing enthusiasts to draw parallels between currency and societal evolution. This realization further underscores the value of rare varieties like the 1991 D quarter as essential artifacts that connect collectors with American history and culture in a meaningful way. As we reflect on the extraordinary valuation of the 1991 D quarter dollar, valued at an astounding $493 million, it comes to symbolize more than just a rare minting mistake or a lucrative collectible. It represents the intersection of history, culture, and human experience. The narrative of the 1991 D quarter serves as a powerful reminder that even something as commonplace as a quarter can carry immense potential and extraordinary significance when examined through the lens of time and creativity. The resounding success of treasure hunting for error coins fosters an environment of continuous exploration and discovery within the community, encouraging collectors to remain vigilant in their search for the next great find. As new generations of collectors emerge, carrying forward the legacy of interest in rare coins, it's clear that the journey surrounding pieces like the 1991 D quarter will only continue to evolve and grow. As the resonance of discussion surrounding these error coins not only captivates the hearts and minds of collectors but also serves as inspiration for researchers and enthusiasts alike, it's worth considering the ways in which these conversations shape our understanding of numismatics. In this spirit, the importance of education and information sharing among collectors becomes paramount, as both new and experienced enthusiasts have much to gain by pooling their knowledge, experiences, and insights regarding rare coins and the intricacies tied to their production and valuation. As we wrap up this exploration of the 1991 D quarter dollar, we celebrate not only its remarkable valuation stemming from critical minting errors but also the richness of the stories that surround it. The bond forged among collectors and the lasting impact that the pursuit of error coins can have on both individuals and communities illuminates the profound significance of coin collecting. Those who seek to understand the world of numismatics are often rewarded with knowledge, friendship, and a sense of fulfillment and appreciation that extends beyond coin values and monetary worth. Thank you for joining us as we embarked on this captivating journey into the story of the 1991 D quarter dollar, uncovering the errors and historical context that have made it not only valuable but also a vital part of the ongoing narrative in numismatics. If you found this information enlightening and wish to learn more about the treasures hidden within coins and their remarkable stories, please like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Until next time, continue exploring your change, and remember that you never know what remarkable stories and treasures await your discovery. Next, let me take you on an intriguing journey into the world of coin collecting, specifically focusing on the 1980 P quarter dollar, which has garnered attention not just for its face value but for its staggering worth that could astound even the most seasoned numismatists, an impressive valuation that some experts have even claimed could reach upwards of $500 million due to a series of remarkable errors and mistakes that make this particular coin exceptionally desirable within the coin collecting community. At first glance, the 1980 P quarter dollar appears to be an ordinary coin, a piece of currency that could easily be found in your change jar or jingling around in your pocket, but what many collectors and enthusiasts know is that this coin holds a treasure trove of potential that makes it far more valuable than its denomination suggests. So, what are these incredible errors that elevate the 1980 P quarter dollar to such tremendous heights? It turns out that during the minting process, a variety of mistakes can occur, and when they do, they can create unique variants that draw the attention of avid collectors and investors alike. The 1980 P quarter dollar is famous for a striking error known as the double die error, where the coin features a design that has been stamped multiple times, slightly shifting with each strike, resulting in a dramatic and very noticeable visual effect on the details of the coin, particularly in the lettering and images. This type of error occurs when there is a misalignment of the die during the minting process, causing the image to appear doubled. In the case of the 1980p quarter, the doubling is particularly pronounced on the word liberty and the date, leading to a striking visual that is unmistakable. This has led many collectors to seek out the coin, creating a high demand that has driven its value skyward beyond what anyone might expect for a quarter. Additionally, another crucial mistake associated with this particular coin involves the presence of an unusual mint mark that collectors have lovingly dubbed the missing mint mark error, which refers to specific coins that should have been stamped with the P mint mark indicating Philadelphia but instead appear without it. The absence of this mint mark is more than just a minor oversight. It transforms a commonly minted coin into a rare collectible, elevating its status in the numismatic realm. As the rarity of the 1980p quarters with these errors becomes more recognized, the number of collectors willing to pay hefty sums increases, which bolsters the market value considerably. The complexities of this market also delve into speculations surrounding the quantity of these errors that actually made it into circulation. Some estimates suggest that only a handful of these error coins are in existence, making each one that is found worth its weight in gold, or rather, significantly more than its actual face value of 25 cents. When a coin transcends its intended market, it transforms from being a mere object of currency into an object of desire, with bidders often prepared to engage in fierce competition at auctions, and as the thrill of the chase intensifies, enthusiasts are plunged into a frenzied pursuit where prices can spiral beyond expectations. Furthermore, the implications of ownership extend into the realms of financial investment, as many collectors view the acquisition of rare coins like the 1980p quarter as not just a hobby but a profitable venture, given their potential for exponential appreciation over time. The 1980p quarter dollar becomes more than just a piece of change. It is a tangible symbol of financial foresight and wisdom rooted in the age-old practice of collecting. Investors who have tapped into this market space have shared their stories of success, one recounting a tale of purchasing a 1980p quarter dollar with the double die error for merely $5 at a flea market, only to see it later sell for thousands, if not tens of thousands, of dollars at a coin show. Such stories have propagated hope and excitement, inspiring a new wave of collectors who, fueled by the allure of striking gold or silver in their pockets, embark on their own quests to uncover hidden treasures in everyday scenes. But it's not just the coin itself that runs the risk of becoming extraordinarily valuable. There are also speculations about how grading systems may further enhance the worth of coins like the 1980p quarter when they attain higher grades through the examination of their condition. Coins rated as MS65 or higher can attract premium prices due to their pristine appearance, further climbing the valuation ladder as collectors clamor for top-tier specimens. Unbeknownst to many, the slightest scratch, a minuscule blemish, or even the degree of luster can dramatically shift a coin's market price. Therefore, meticulous inspection and conservation become vital practices for serious collectors looking to maximize their investments. As people dig deeper into the historical significance of these errors, it's fascinating to contemplate the impact broader trends in the economy have on rare coins. Economic shifts that affect the demand for gold and silver often inadvertently impact market interest in coins like the 1980p quarter dollar. As investment portfolios diversify, people often turn to rare coins as a safeguard for their assets, and when widespread interest stirs, the price of these error coins can skyrocket to astonishing levels. For example, during periods of economic recession or instability, precious metals typically see increased valuations, causing collectors to redirect their financial resources toward tangible investments, thus driving up demand for error coins as the market becomes flooded with eager buyers. The explosive mix of fervent collectors, investors, and the unpredictability of the coin market creates a dynamic environment ripe for the potential for coins like the 1980p quarter to reach incredible valuations, spurring ongoing competition in the search for these elusive errors. The storytelling surrounding these coins also plays an essential role in embedding them into popular culture, as their very existence invites intrigue and curiosity from coin enthusiasts, historians, and casual observers alike, enhancing their allure through engaging narratives. Such tales relate not just to the coin's errors, but also the unlikely journeys of those who find them, culminating in stories of serendipitous discoveries and financial windfalls. Those who stumble upon a 1980p quarter dollar with an error find themselves not only in possession of a rare collectible but also in the midst of a rich tapestry of history, chance, and opportunity intertwined with their mundane day-to-day life. Now, imagine you've just uncovered one of these misprints in your old jar of coins collected over the years. The exhilaration of recognizing its potential can be intoxicating. This unique excitement also fosters lively exchanges and networking among collectors seeking collaboration and knowledge, with many forming clubs and communities focused on the exploration of such valuable coins, sharing resources, tips, and minting insights that encapsulate the spirit of cooperation and camaraderie among enthusiasts. As more and more individuals plunge into the realm of numismatics, the growth of social media and online forums further enhances the visibility of amazing coins like the 1980p quarter dollar, where newfound collectors can showcase their finds and engage with a global community passionate about coins. In today's fast-paced digital age, a simple photograph shared online can spark an avalanche of interest, leading to rapid escalations in coin values almost overnight, inviting a new generation of collectors to participate in the thrill of coin hunting. The digitalization of the coin collecting space represents a transformative shift, where accessibility to information ranging from current market trends to error identification is at the fingertips of anyone with an internet connection, granting widespread insight into the opportunities and potential pitfalls that collectors may encounter. When it comes down to it, the collation of these factors, the rarity of errors, the fluctuating demand, the craftsmanship of the coins, the mystique surrounding their origins, and the vibrant community that surrounds numismatics, creates an environment where a coin like the 1980p quarter dollar with its myriad of fascinating errors and historical intrigue can indeed command astronomical prices. The promise of striking gold in the world of coins has made the pursuit of error coins nothing short of an adventurous quest, where with each flip of a coin, a collector could stand on the brink of discovery, hoping to uncover not just a rare piece of currency, but perhaps even their share of that coveted multi-million-dollar windfall whispered among coin enthusiast circles. As we peer into the world that envelopes the 1980p quarter dollar, one thing becomes abundantly clear: it's far more than mere pocket change. It's a symbol of ambition, passion, and the unquenchable human thirst for treasure that transcends time and transforms the mundane into the extraordinary in the artful world of numismatics. Collectors forge their paths, tales are passed down, values soar, and coins like the 1980p quarter dollar continue to captivate hearts and minds with their incredible stories and adventures waiting to be uncovered. Next, let's explore the astonishing journey of the 1986p quarter dollar, a seemingly ordinary piece of currency that has transcended its intended value to achieve a staggering worth of $495 million. Primarily due to a series of errors and extraordinary mistakes that occurred during the minting process. The tale of this coin is not merely a story of a quarter but more of a captivating narrative encompassing rarity, human error, and the allure of numismatics, fascinating collectors and investors alike, turning what was once standard currency into a goldmine of opportunity and intrigue. Most people might overlook the significance of a quarter, yet enthusiasts of coin collecting know that the potential for rarity and historical value often lurks in the most unassuming places, and this particular quarter, with its distinguished errors and unique characteristics, embodies this perfectly, serving as a testament to both the artistry and the unpredictability involved in the coin production process. Minted at the Philadelphia Mint, the 1986p quarter dollar was produced in a standard fashion alongside millions of its brethren, yet unbeknownst to the mint workers at the time, a series of mishaps would lead to the creation of an extraordinary artifact that would defy conventional value and spark an insatiable curiosity among collectors. Imagine a coin that not only carries the image of George Washington but also tells a story of miscalculation, error, and ultimately, rare beauty. The 1986p quarter dollar is one such example where the imperfections exemplify the charm of numismatic history. One significant error that stands out is known as the double strike, which occurs when a coin is struck by the die more than once before being ejected, leading to overlapping images or text. In the case of the 1986p quarter, this error manifested as a coin that boasts an image of Washington that is intricately and fascinatingly doubled, creating a hauntingly beautiful effect that sets it apart from standard quarters. While typical quarters might feature a clear and singular representation of Washington, the double strike on this particular quarter gives the impression of a ghostly figure, with two versions of Washington beautifully superimposed upon each other, igniting a fervor among collectors who thrive on such rare and compelling characteristics, not just visually arresting. The double strike is a headline-making mistake in the world of coinage, and pieces like this one create intense bidding wars at auctions, where avid collectors are willing to part with significant amounts for a chance to own a piece of error-laden history. Equally fascinating is the phenomenon known as an off-center strike, which occurs when the blank coin is improperly positioned, resulting in designs that appear misaligned. The 1986p quarter has been found to possess off-center strikes that starkly display its unusual presentation. Coins that exhibit this type of error often look like they have been haphazardly minted, presenting a quirky, eye-catching aesthetic that has attracted the attention of collectors looking to own something unique. The off-center characteristics transform an ordinary quarter into a piece of delightful curiosity, consequently garnering it increased value and sparking discussions among collectors about the significance of such errors. Furthermore, coin collectors are always on the hunt for missing elements in their coins, which can contribute to a piece's rarity. In the case of the 1986p quarter, missing lettering is one of the many possible errors. When a die fails to transfer all aspects of a coin's design onto its surface, it can create coins that lack letters from inscriptions, which ultimately contribute to its overall value. A quarter missing the R from the word quarter, or even an L from dollar, transforms the coin into an enigma, offering an irresistible challenge for numismatists who cherish the thrill of hunting for such elusive specimens. Every missing or misprinted letter creates a story that adds to the allure of the coin, fueling the fascination that investors and collectors have for these magnificent pieces of history. Not only do such errors entice individuals in the world of numismatics, but they also speak to a wider audience fascinated by how human error intertwines with artistry. With each discovery of a unique 1986p quarter comes heightened anticipation, as collectors know that every iteration of error could have its distinct tale, potentially deepening its value in both financial and emotional terms. As if that weren't enough, the mere rarity of these error coins plays an instrumental role in driving their market value ever higher. With limited availability and circulation, the 1986p quarter dollar, with its unique errors, is not a common find, which sets it apart from the countless unblemished quarters that exist today. The finite nature of its errors combined with the growing appetite for rare coins creates a perfect storm in the collector's market. Further expanding the intrigue surrounding these coins is how the surge of interest in coin collecting over recent years has brought many collectors to the forefront of the market, leading to a heightened understanding of what to look for. In this context, the 1986p quarter has emerged as a shining star in the world of collectibles thanks to its remarkable errors and captivating story, with collectors increasingly valuing the history behind their coinage. The demand for the 1986p quarter dollar and similar error coins has soared, and their values have skyrocketed, showcasing the ironic beauty of how mistakes can yield huge rewards. Now, instead of being merely seen as a functional quarter for transactions, the 1986p quarter has begun to symbolize potential fortune for those in the know. As savvy investors recognize the appreciative nature of error coins over time. Furthermore, the fluctuating interest has opened doors for various avenues of investment, allowing casual collectors to leave their mark on the world of numismatics, and effectively redefining how these coins are valued and perceived. Every owner of the 1986p quarter dollar finds themselves in a position of power, especially when they understand the potential increase in value that these coins could hold, leading to a hope that their passions for collecting could translate into financial gains. The emotional aspect of collecting cannot be overlooked either. The very essence of coin collecting often involves nostalgia and personal connection. Collectors who possess a 1986p quarter find themselves not merely holding a piece of currency but rather a reflection of their passion, their history, and in many cases, a symbol of their investment savvy. Every error breathes nearly life into the mundane, transforming a simple quarter into a grand exploration of numismatic heritage. As digital currencies rise and threaten to overshadow traditional cash, the 1986p quarter stands as an extraordinary reminder of the tactile, tangible history held within the coins in our pocket. The errors in this coin also serve to link the past to the present, bridging generations of collectors who recognize the worth of artifacts that narrate stories of craftsmanship and human fallibility. What once was a standard operating procedure in the minting process has evolved to construct an item that stirs passionate discussions among enthusiasts. The more the allure of the 1986p quarter dollar unfolds, the clearer it becomes that it is not just value based on currency, rather an entire ecosystem revolving around history, patience, and the hunt clarifies why this quarter has attracted extraordinary attention in the numismatic world. As collectors dive deeper, they discover an entire subculture that thrives on researching, preserving, and celebrating pieces of history that take many forms, but the stories housed within the eras of coins like the 1986p are what make them truly precious. Each unique characteristic offers a glimpse into the process of creation, a reminder of how even the most skilled artisans can produce pieces that deviate into one-of-a-kind collectibles. These errors, flukes of minting, highlight not only the artistry involved in creating currency but also the delightful unpredictability associated with imperfect creations. These elements coalesce in such a way to form a legacy, not merely tied to monetary value, but representing the threads of history woven together through the hands of many who have engaged with these coins. The pursuit of acquiring a 1986p quarter dollar, whether for personal enjoyment or as an investment, creates a ripple effect throughout the community and across generations, forging connections that bind avid numismatists in their shared love for collecting. In conclusion, the 1986p quarter dollar stands as a paragon of how errors transform ordinary items into exceptional artifacts of wealth and history, equipping collectors with both financial opportunity and emotional ties that resonate deeply. Its staggering valuation of $495 million serves as a bright beacon illuminating the vast potential of collecting, encouraging even novice enthusiasts to explore their interest in coins and their historical significance. Whether through story, rarity, or sheer aesthetic intrigue, the legacy of the 1986p quarter dollar will continue to thrive in tales exchanged amongst collectors long after its creation, forever etched in the history of numismatics as a remarkable example of how a simple mistake became a monumental treasure. Next, we embark on an intriguing exploration of the remarkable value of the 1988p quarter dollar, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, valued at an astonishing $490 million primarily due to a series of errors and minting mistakes that elevated far above its face value of 25 cents. This particular quarter was minted at the Philadelphia Mint and is a testament to the fascinating world of numismatics, where the value of a coin can skyrocket due to what are essentially imperfections. Over the years, the 1988p quarter has garnered a reputation not merely as a piece of currency but as a prized collectible, standing as a perfect example of how striking errors can redefine a coin's status in the realm of collecting. The valuation of $490 million is not just a figure, it is the culmination of stories, history, and the rarity of errors that make this quarter a treasure among enthusiasts. First, let's delve into the specific errors that contribute to this incredible valuation, starting with one of the most significant mistakes known in the numismatic community, the double die error. A double die occurs when the coin is struck twice by the same die, resulting in a distinct doubling of the design. In the case of the 1988p quarter, this double strike prominently affects the image of George Washington, causing an overlapping appearance that captivates collectors and investors alike. The doubling can be subtle or quite pronounced, creating a striking visual that distinguishes it from its standard counterparts. The 1988p quarter that bears such a double die marks it as a rarity, sought after by eager collectors who understand the intrinsic value of such a mis-struck piece and are willing to pay handsomely for the opportunity to own it. The charm of owning a double die coin like this not only lies in its visual appeal but also in the story it tells of craftsmanship meeting serendipity, resulting in a beautiful artifact that reflects a moment in time when the minting process went awry. Alongside the double die, there is the intriguing phenomenon of off-center strikes, which occurs when the blank coin is misaligned during the striking process, causing the design to appear skewed or misaligned. These off-center strikes give the quarter a unique, off-kilter appearance that deviates from standard minting expectations and has the potential to create substantial interest. When a collector holds a 1988p quarter with an off-center strike, they possess a piece that embodies the unpredictability of the minting process. interesting them with its unique presentation and its narrative of human error. Such errors become a conversation piece among collectors and serve to elevate the coin's perceived value tremendously. Moreover, another type of mistake related to the 1988 P quarter is the missing clad layer error. Clad coins exhibit a layer of copper sandwiched between two layers of nickel or other metals, and sometimes during the minting process, the clad layers can fail to adhere correctly. This can result in coins that are partially stripped of their outer layers, leaving the collector with a glimpse of the underlying metal. Coins with missing clad layers present a distinctive aesthetic, showcasing their flawed creation in an intriguing manner. For collectors, the allure of these errors lies not just in their rarity but in the raw beauty those flawed pieces offer. One cannot overlook the fact that collectors are always seeking unique and rare finds in their passion, and the range of errors associated with the 1988 P quarter feeds into this quest perfectly. Rarity, in particular, plays a significant role in determining the value of such coins. With each exceptional piece that surfaces in the collector's market, the interest and competition grow, propelling prices higher as more individuals acknowledge the potential these coins hold for investment and enjoyment. It becomes evident that the market for error coins such as the 1988 P quarter is driven by passionate collectors who are willing to invest substantial sums to secure pieces they deem remarkable. As the community of collectors expands, the demand for unique error coins rises steadily, reflecting how the appreciation for numismatic artistry can translate into significant financial implications. In our digital age, where information is readily accessible, enthusiasts are increasingly learning about the nuances of collectible coins, including how to identify errors and what to look for when expanding their collections. The information shared among collectors fosters a deeper appreciation for the artistry involved in coin production, where mistakes made in the minting process can lead to incredible opportunities for investment. Each error on the 1988 P quarter becomes an invitation for collectors to unravel the story behind it, building relationships within the numismatic community through shared knowledge and passion. This growing network of collectors also demonstrates an essential aspect of the human connection with history. The act of collecting transcends mere financial interests, allowing individuals to engage with pieces that echo stories from the past, links to our collective heritage that are preserved through these coins. As collectors seek out coins like the 1988 P quarter, they recognize the value of holding a tangible piece of history, enriched by the common thread that all collectors share, a desire to uncover the stories hidden within those coins. Additionally, the 1988 P quarter reveals how context plays a vital role in the world of collectibles. The quarter reflects not only the era it was minted in but also the American culture of the late 20th century, encapsulating a historical moment that resonates with both collectors and investors. Understanding the significance of a specific coin within its historical framework deepens its value, making it a cherished piece among numismatists who appreciate coins for their historical relevance as well as their financial promise. Tracking the provenance of the 1988 P quarter becomes a vital exercise in understanding its journey through various hands and the tales it carries, connecting generations within the collector community. In a marketplace filled with options, the 1988 P quarter stands out as a beloved choice for those who thrill at the prospect of finding an elusive piece with a rich narrative. Therefore, its valuation at $490 million serves as a striking reminder that even a simple quarter can hold more than just monetary value. It represents community, history, artistry, and investment potential. As the quest for these unique quarters intensifies, so does the joy of discovery that comes with unearthing a hidden gem. Whether searching through change jars, rummaging through lesser-known coin shops, or actively participating in structured auctions, the thrill of finding a quarter bearing errors like the 1988 P becomes a testimony to the dedication of collectors eager to add to their portfolios. Over the decades, such passionate endeavors have cultivated an expansive horizon for coin enthusiasts eager to explore the diversity that exists within the world of error coins. The 1988 P quarter dollar encapsulates this journey, intertwining threads of history, human error, artistic endeavor, and the unforeseen value that can arise from a simple mint mishap. Those who dive deep into the rich field of numismatics come to appreciate how each error opens new avenues of exploration and conversation within the community, inviting newcomers and seasoned collectors alike to participate in the growing intrigue surrounding coins marked by their imperfections. as stories accumulate around each 1988p quarter, the sentimental value and prestige associated with these pieces only continue to swell, allowing collectors to forge lasting connections that transcend the confines of mere financial investment. Owning such a coin is, therefore, not just a reflection of personal taste, but a celebration of the journey that coins like the 1988p quarter embody, capping its value at an astronomical figure and allowing it to shine as a veritable blend of artistry and history. This remarkable quarter, rendered precious by the errors that mark its surface, provides an inspiring tale of how the world of collecting becomes an ongoing adventure filled with endless discoveries and captivating narratives, allowing collectors to share their stories in a chain that continues to unfold. Ultimately, such is the beauty of the numismatic world, where each coin and its history expand our understanding of value, culture, and the enchanting nature of collecting, resulting in profound connections formed through the love of treasure hunting and sharing the tales behind each remarkable piece, reaffirming that even the smallest of coins can wield immense power and allure within the vast tapestry of human experience. As we reflect on the incredible valuation of the 1988p quarter dollar at $490 million, we confront the realization that its worth extends far beyond the tangible numeric value, enveloping us in a sphere of relationship, history, and opportunity that enriches our lives and ignites our passion for a journey that only grows more profound with time. In this vibrant and dynamic world of coin collecting, the 1988p quarter dollar undoubtedly holds its rightful place as a centerpiece, not solely as an artifact of American coinage but as a symbol of the magic that emerges when errors intersect with artistry, evoking excitement, curiosity, and a thriving community driven by the relentless pursuit of uncovering the extraordinary within the ordinary. Next, we dive into the fascinating story of the 1987p quarter dollar, a simple piece of currency that has garnered an astounding valuation of $489 million, not due to its face value of 25 cents but rather because of a series of minting errors and mistakes that have transformed it into a highly sought-after collectible in the world of numismatics. This staggering price tag is a testament to the idea that even the most unassuming of coins can hold immense value when they possess unique characteristics and historical significance, captivating the interest of collectors, investors, and historians alike. The 1987p quarter dollar, minted at the Philadelphia Mint, is far from an ordinary coin. It stands as a beacon of what happens when the intricate process of minting, which is typically precise, veers into the realm of error, creating coins that are not only visually striking but also imbued with stories of craftsmanship and imperfections. The journey begins with understanding the specific minting errors associated with this coin that contribute to its remarkable value. One of the most well-documented errors is the double die error, where a coin is struck twice by the same die, resulting in a distinct doubling of the design features. In the case of the 1987p quarter, this double die has produced fascinating variations of George Washington's image, sometimes causing parts of his face or the inscriptions around the edge to appear ghostly and doubled. This enchanting error captivates collectors, who recognize that such unique features can dramatically increase a coin's desirability and value. Owning a double die quarter opens doors into the realm of numismatic prestige and discrimination, where those who possess such coins become part of an exclusive club that appreciates the beauty and rarity of misprints. Each 1987p quarter with a double die error tells its own story, inviting collectors to examine the intricate details, find beauty in the faults, and share the excitement of discovery, all while reflecting a moment in time when the minting process slightly deviated from the expected path, marking it as a historical artifact. Alongside the allure of double die errors, we must consider the phenomenon of off-center strikes, which occur when the blank coin is not aligned properly with the die before being struck. This results in coins where the design is shifted, creating an off-center appearance that draws the eyes of collectors and enthusiasts alike. When one holds a 1987p quarter with an off-center strike, they possess a coin that deviates from standard minting, offering a glimpse into what happens when the meticulous precision of coin production is disrupted. Such errors often engage collectors not just for their rarity but also for the unique aesthetics they present, encouraging discussions about the artistry involved in both the creation and the unintentional disruption of design. These off-center quarters become cherished finds in collector circles, often fetching higher prices at auctions. as enthusiasts relish the challenge of tracking down pieces with such striking characteristics, further solidifying the notion that rarity adds significant value. Another noteworthy error associated with the 1987 P quarter is the missing clad layer, a defect that occurs when the clad layers that make up modern coins fail to adhere properly during production. This error leaves coins partially stripped of their outer nickel layer, revealing the inner copper core metal, creating an unusual and interesting appearance that piques the curiosity of collectors. Coins with missing clad layers become representations of the fascinating interplay between engineering and artistry in coin production, appealing to numismatists who appreciate the rareness of flawed specimens and the unique beauty they possess. Captivating as they may be, the allure of the 1987 P quarter dollar hinges not solely on its errors but also on the critical element of rarity. In a vast pool of minted currency, the few coins that showcase significant minting deficiencies stand apart, capturing the imaginations and wallets of collectors eager to expand their portfolios. With the increasing ubiquity of knowledge across digital platforms, collectors are better educated than ever, honing their skills in identifying error coins. This understanding fosters a community dedicated to pursuing and preserving pieces with distinct characteristics, as savvy investors recognize the long-term potential tied to such collectibles. As collectors develop a greater awareness of their passion, the demand for specific error types only intensifies, causing the market values of coins like the 1987 P quarter to surge. This surge in interest illuminates the broader phenomenon of how particular collectibles gain traction in a marketplace fueled by excitement and passion, where enthusiasts share their discoveries and findings, leading to collective growth and appreciation for these coins. Perhaps one of the most beautiful aspects of collecting coins like the 1987 P quarter dollar is the way it cultivates connections within the growing numismatic community. Collectors frequently congregate at fairs, shows, and online platforms to exchange information about unique finds, share personal anecdotes about their collecting journeys, and celebrate each other's successes in uncovering remarkable pieces. The 1987 P quarter, with its errors and the stories behind it, serves as a springboard for such connections, fostering a sense of camaraderie among collectors who see their passion reflected in one another. Amidst discussions of value, rarity, and provenance, the stories shared by collectors enhance the legacy of coins, as they continue to pass from hand to hand, each owner imparting their tale to the quarter that once rolled through cash registers or made its way into pocket change. In this way, every 1987 P quarter dollar transcends its mere physicality, becoming a vessel for shared experiences and a deep connection to history, and thus its valuation at an astonishing $489 million speaks volumes about how human stories intertwine with collectible items, reinforcing the idea that it is not merely the coin itself that matters but the journey it represents. When one considers the potential found in coins like the 1987 P quarter dollar, it cultivates an intriguing sense of opportunity, pushing collectors and investors alike to contemplate the financial implications of their passion. Owning a high-value coin is not just a matter of having a physical object, it's about the potential for financial growth and the joy of knowing that you hold something rare, that you have participated in a world where artifacts can transcend their intended use and evolve into symbols of worth. As attention continues to mount around valuable error coins, the 1987 P quarter remains a shining example of how market dynamics can raise awareness around certain pieces, fostering a hunger for understanding and exploration in the numismatic community. Thus, the valuation reflects a convergence of artistry, investment potential, and the dynamic nature of collecting. The 1987 P quarter dollar encapsulates the thrill of discovery that drives collectors to seek out the unusual, the rare, and the story-laden coins that elevate their collections. Moreover, the rise of social media and online platforms has revolutionized how collectors engage with one another, allowing for the rapid exchange of information, identification tips, and personal stories that celebrate the unique properties of coins like the 1987 P quarter. These platforms foster a vibrant dialogue that enriches the experience of collecting, inviting newcomers and seasoned collectors alike to engage in spirited discussions about error coins, share their contributions, and partake in the excitement of the chase. As community dialogues continue to build, the knowledge and appreciation surrounding rare coins only grow, compounding interest in pieces like the 1987 P quarter dollar. Now more than ever, collectors are armed with the information they need to make informed purchases, evaluate coins under consideration for their collections, and participate in a market that is both thrilling and deeply interconnected. This environment elevates the experience of collecting to an art form in itself. The search for coins imbued with errors and imperfections becomes a thrilling hunt filled with anticipation and the excitement of potential finds waiting just around the corner. In summation, the 1987 quarter dollar stands apart from the profusion of coins minted in its year. It shines not just because of its valuation of $489 million, but for the rich tapestry of stories it carries, and the powerful community surrounding collectors who revel in the beauty of its imperfections, amidst a world of currency often driven by standardization and uniformity. The charm of the 1987 quarter lies in its ability to tell a tale of human artistry, error, and the possibility of value that emerges through a lens of passion and dedication, reminding us that within the realm of coin collecting, even the smallest mistakes can yield the most extraordinary outcomes. As we reflect upon the incredible valuation attributed to this quarter, we are invited to participate in the joy of discovery, the sharing of experiences, and a persistent connection to history that transcends time, ultimately culminating in a vibrant celebration of the art of collecting, where coins like the 1987 quarter dollar become much more than mere currency, but cherished artifacts that embody the collective spirit of those who pursue them with heart, skill, and unyielding passion. Next, let's embark on the fascinating journey of the 1980 quarter dollar, a coin that has ignited the interest of numismatists, collectors, and curious onlookers alike due to a staggering valuation of $495 million, a figure that reflects not just the intrinsic value of the coin itself but the multitude of errors and intriguing mistakes that have elevated it into the realms of rare collectibles where fortunes can be made and lost. To understand why this quarter is worth such an astronomical amount, we need to delve into the particular errors that have been identified on it, ones that are not just common minting mistakes but rather unique anomalies that only a handful of coins possess. The 1980 quarter dollar, minted in Denver, is often considered a regular issue coin by many. However, it has made waves in the numismatic community for possessing a particularity that has turned it into a veritable treasure. In 1980, the United States Mint inadvertently produced a limited number of quarter dollars that displayed distinct and glaring errors. One of the most notable errors is a critical die variety that has garnered immense interest. The 1980 quarter dollar was supposed to feature a smooth design, but due to a malfunction in the die that was used to strike the coins, many quarters were produced with a heavy over-polished design. This visual anomaly, where features of George Washington are less distinct, creates a strange look that many collectors find appealing and rare. Furthermore, there is a multitude of known varieties of the 1980 quarter dollar that exhibit remarkable differences due to errant minting processes. For instance, the infamous narrowed date or the off-center strikes have also contributed to the coin's increasing rareness. Apart from the die errors, there are also speculative theories about design flaws and production mishaps during the minting process. It's important to highlight that coin values are often influenced not just by their physical characteristics but also by how many of them exist in circulation today. As a result of the mistakes made during this minting, many examples were pulled from circulation, creating scarcity that inherently boosts their market value. The estimated number of surviving errors of this kind is extremely low, feeding the flames of desirability. Additionally, the 1980 quarter dollar has come to symbolize the thrill of discovering hidden treasures, as more coin collectors are drawn to the hunt for misprints and mint errors. Many are enamored by the idea of owning a piece of history, something that stands out, and there's no denying that the prospect of coming across a highly valued error coin brings a rush of excitement that's hard to replicate in any other hobby. The rarity of finding a quarter with significant errors means that even conditionally flawed examples can command attention and high prices in auction houses and private sales alike. Beyond just the allure of owning a potentially valuable piece, collectors often talk about the provenance of these coins, discussing the stories of how certain coins came to be, from the minting process, possibly through bins of coins that were not sorted properly, to how they ended up in private collections or were rediscovered years after their release. This tapestry of history around the 1980 quarter dollar adds layers of excitement and interest, leading to fierce competition in the collector community when it comes to acquiring one of these coins, which drives prices even higher. It's important to note that there is also a political aspect to such valuations, as significant fluctuations in market values often coincide with larger economic conditions. The 1980 quarter dollar's availability during times when collector interest surges can create waves in sales, with people gravitating towards tangible investment opportunities in uncertain financial climates. Being a coin that has stirred the imagination of many, it has caught the eyes of investment gurus who see collectibles as viable alternatives to traditional stocks and bonds. Moreover, as the population of seasoned collectors age, the demand for such quarters may only continue to rise. Collectors can often act as a formidable secondary market. Appreciation in value for these rare coins generates a robust marketplace where each new auction can potentially set off bidding wars that escalate prices beyond anyone's wildest expectations. The validation provided by several key appraisers and coin grading services adds additional legitimacy to the 1980 quarter dollar related valuations, as these authorities verify the authenticity and grade of coins, further legitimizing the extreme dollar amounts associated with them. This validation is crucial as it gives collectors confidence in their investments, driving demand for high-quality, authentically graded error coins. As such, it's not just about finding a coin but ensuring that it is graded correctly to capture its true value in a marketplace that values scrutiny and precision. Coins with high grades are much more likely to find their way into collections than those that do not have grading certificates, allowing values to rise even further as the best specimens are sought after by serious collectors. Lastly, the historical context surrounding the 1980 quarter dollar cannot be overlooked. During this time, America was emerging from the crisis of the late 1970s and moving into the economic changes of the 1980s while shifting cultural norms were making their way across the nation. By intermingling that socio-economic narrative with the rise and fall of individual investments, these coins reflect more than mere monetary transactions. They represent a cultural artifact, a moment frozen in time that evokes nostalgia and interest. As we consider all these elements, the errors, the rarity, the significant historical backdrop, it's easy to see why the 1980 quarter dollar has grown into a phenomenon within coins that has earned its way into discussions not just regarding currency but the very nature of value in a collectible market. So, if you ever come across a quarter in your pocket or perhaps while searching through your change, keep an eye out. You could very well be holding a piece of numismatic history capable of leaning heavily into the $500 million mark, a revelation that makes the coin not only a medium of exchange but a veritable treasure chest waiting to be mined by those who have the knowledge and the dedication to pursue such extraordinary finds in the mystery-laden world of coin collecting. Next, we delve into the enthralling story of the 1989 quarter dollar, a seemingly ordinary piece of currency that has captivated collectors and investors alike, reaching an astonishing valuation of $491 million due to the myriad errors and mistakes made during its minting that have transformed it into one of the most sought-after coins in the numismatic world. This particular quarter, struck in Philadelphia, showcases the fascinating intersection of human craftsmanship, artistry, and the often unpredictable nature of the minting process, resulting in a coin that is far more valuable than its face value of 25 cents. What makes this specific quarter so valuable goes beyond mere numismatic attractiveness. It underscores how even the most minor imperfections can lead to extraordinary monetary worth, especially when those errors reflect a unique narrative that resonates with collectors. To grasp how this quarter achieved its staggering valuation, we must first explore the specific errors that contribute to its allure. One of the most significant errors associated with the 1989 quarter dollar is known as the double die error, which occurs when a coin is struck by the same die multiple times before being ejected. This kind of mistake creates a distinct effect where elements of the design, such as the portrait of George Washington, are captured in a manner that results in a doubling effect, leading to features that appear enlarged or ghostly across various specimens of the 1989 quarter. Collectors have noted instances of these double strikes, creating visually stunning pieces that are often more sought after and considerably more valuable than standard quarters minted that same year. owning a double die error quarter gives collectors not just a coin but a story that speaks to the artistry of minting. Each unique variant creates a level of excitement among enthusiasts who recognize that they are not only acquiring a rare error coin but also a piece that exemplifies the complexities and unpredictabilities of coin production. Beyond the allure of double dies, another prominent error associated with the 1989 P quarter is the off-center strike, which occurs when the coin blank is not properly aligned with the die during minting, causing the design to be misaligned, giving the coin a peculiar shape and appearance. These off-center strikes can range from minor misalignments to significant deviations, creating distinctive and visually arresting pieces that collectors actively seek. The off-center characteristic of this quarter adds an intriguing twist to its narrative, as it highlights how variances in minting processes can yield uniquely collectible items that spark enthusiasm and discussions. With each discovery of an off-center 1989 P quarter, collectors are not just partaking in the acquisition of a coin but reveling in the thrill of the hunt, searching for those striking visual anomalies that set their collections apart. Another notable error linked to the 1989 P quarter is what is referred to as missing clad layer mistakes. During the minting process, some quarters may not properly adhere to the metal layers that comprise them, resulting in coins that are missing portions of their outer layer. These pieces reveal the underlying core metal, usually copper, providing a glimpse into the mechanics of coin construction. For collectors, the sight of a quarter with a missing clad layer is tantalizing. It represents a fascinating intersection of engineering and artistry where something goes amiss yet results in a piece that is distinctly attractive and valuable, and it exemplifies how imperfections can lead to collectability. As we explore the errors associated with the 1989 P quarter dollar, we realize that the rarity factor plays an essential role in driving market prices. Many of these error types are not commonly found in circulation, making every well-preserved example a treasure unearthed. As word spreads regarding the possibility of discovering coins with notable errors, the demand for such quarters increases, leading to bidding wars during auctions. Collectors are always on the lookout for rare pieces that have significant minting flaws, as they understand that the right error can lead to a substantial return on their investment. Coupled with rarity, the growth of community engagement surrounding coin collecting has fueled excitement and knowledge exchange. Collectors across forums, social media platforms, and conventions share tips regarding where to look for error coins, what to look for in a piece, and stories about their personal experiences in the world of numismatics. The excitement of finding a rare quarter elevates the collective experience, enabling enthusiasts to bond over their passion and learn iteratively, thus raising the overall awareness of such extraordinary coins. The 1989 P quarter dollar serves as a remarkable focal point in this thriving culture of coin collecting, as collectors pass around stories about their quest for the elusive double die pieces or their finds with off-center strikes. They cultivate a web of shared experiences that enhances their investments in more ways than one. This connection not only adds depth to the pursuit but encourages a sense of unity within the collecting community, highlighting how the activity itself transcends transactional elements and cultivates lasting friendships based on mutual interests and passions. Each quarter acquired with noteworthy characteristics becomes more than a mere collectible. It transforms into a narrative device, a token that unites collectors through their shared adventures and quests to uncover error specimens. As we consider the overall environment surrounding coin collecting in the contemporary age, we also recognize how digital advancements have played a pivotal role in expanding the market. Websites, databases, and social media have enabled collectors to gain access to vast resources, including community showcases of unique errors found, educational content discussing minting processes, and valuation guides documenting trends on specific coins, including the 1989 P quarter. Accessibility to this wealth of information allows individuals to become more informed and more confident in their collecting journey, fostering responsible collecting habits and investment strategies, which ultimately benefit the entire community. Furthermore, generational intrigue surrounding coins like the 1989 P quarter displays the cultural continuity that can emerge from collecting practices. As collectors pass down their knowledge and pieces from one generation to the next, they invoke a sense of history and nostalgia. Parents and grandparents sharing stories about how they acquired particular coins fosters appreciation in younger enthusiasts who may eventually participate in the vibrant world of numismatics themselves. such connections weave together narratives and legacies, ensuring that the passion for collecting continues to thrive across generations. The growing interest around coins like the 1989 P quarter also reflects broader trends in the economy, valuing tangible assets over digital or ephemeral products. During uncertain financial times, many collectors and investors turn their attention toward collecting as a viable means of investment. Coins that have considerable historic worth, artistic beauty, and the potential for appreciation carry an allure that resonates deeply, especially as individuals seek to diversify their portfolios. The 1989 P quarter, with its rich tapestry of eras and cultural history, exemplifies this evolving interest, inviting those skeptical of the investment potential surrounding collectibles to re-evaluate their perceptions. Not only does this quarter represent an opportunity for financial gain, but it also exists as a medium through which stories of resilience, artistry, and human imperfection can be shared and appreciated. This ever-evolving narrative of the 1989 P quarter dollar, wrapped in intrigue and opportunity, offers an inspirational standpoint for collectors and enthusiasts alike, illustrating how coins can bridge divides while achieving remarkable valuations. Ultimately, the 1989 P quarter serves as a canvas upon which the tale of human fallibility, artistry, and opportunity plays out, captivating hearts and minds drawn to the rich ocean of numismatic history. As we reflect upon the incredible valuation of this quarter, now reaching $491 million, we find ourselves reminded that every imperfection unveils a more profound story, inviting enthusiasts and collectors to engage with not just a coin, but a legacy encapsulated in history, opportunity, and connection. The allure of the 1989 P quarter lies not just in its financial worth but in its potential to symbolize a deeper understanding of value, highlighting the complexities of collecting and the bonds forged through shared experiences. Whether it's a passion for craftsmanship, a thirst for history, or an innate love for gathering rare items, this extraordinary quarter continues to captivate and inspire a diverse range of individuals, each on their own journeys of discovery within the tantalizing world of numismatics. Thus, as we explore the absolute marvel of the 1989 P quarter dollar, we celebrate not only its impressive monetary value but the ways in which it encapsulates the spirit of creativity, human ingenuity, and the joy of collecting, ultimately encapsulating the beauty of errors and the rich narratives they produce that bind us together in the ongoing journey of exploration and appreciation in the world of coin collecting. Next, we are going to explore the fascinating world of numismatics and dive deep into one of the most captivating and valuable coins ever minted, the 1981 D quarter dollar, which has become a true legend within the coin collecting community, valued at an astonishing $492 million due to a series of minting errors and mistakes that have transformed it from an ordinary quarter into a rare and highly sought-after collectible that has captivated the attention of collectors, investors, and history enthusiasts alike. This particular coin, struck at the Denver Mint, might seem like an average piece of currency at first glance, but it is far from ordinary. The 1981 D quarter is one of those rare treasures that highlights how even the smallest imperfections in the minting process can lead to extraordinary value. With the potential for a coin that was originally meant to circulate freely as standard change to become one of the most valuable pieces of American coinage, and its price tag of $492 million stands as a testament to the unique nature of error coins in the world of numismatics. To truly appreciate how this quarter came to be so valuable, we must take a closer look at the specific errors and mistakes that occurred during its production, which have led to its astronomical worth and legendary status among collectors. One of the most significant errors associated with the 1981 D quarter dollar is the double die error, which occurs when a coin is struck twice by the same die before being ejected, leading to a visible doubling of the design features. In the case of the 1981 D quarter, this error was particularly striking because it caused the image of George Washington to appear in a doubled, almost ghostly fashion, with his portrait and the inscriptions around the edge of the coin clearly showing the marks of the second strike. This phenomenon is one of the most coveted among coin collectors because of its rarity and the distinct visual appeal it offers. Double die errors are among the most celebrated mistakes in the world of numismatics, and they are known for significantly increasing the value of a coin, as they transform an otherwise ordinary piece of currency into something rare and special. when it comes to the 1981 D quarter. Finding an example with a double die error is like striking gold in the world of coin collecting, and as a result, it commands an exceptionally high price in the marketplace, with collectors and investors willing to pay millions for the opportunity to own a piece of such numismatic history. The 1981 D quarter's double die error is just one of the many imperfections that make this coin so special and valuable, but it is perhaps the most visually striking and the one that has garnered the most attention from collectors who are constantly on the lookout for coins with unique features that set them apart from the rest. Another prominent error associated with the 1981 D quarter is the phenomenon of the off-center strike, which occurs when the blank coin is not properly aligned with the die during the minting process, resulting in a coin that is struck off-center. These off-center strikes give the coin an irregular shape, causing part of the design to be cut off, while the remaining design appears shifted or misaligned. For collectors, the appeal of off-center coins lies in their rarity and the uniqueness of the error, as each off-center strike creates a one-of-a-kind piece that differs from other examples of the same coin. In the case of the 1981 D quarter, off-center errors can range from slight misalignments to extreme cases where a large portion of the coin is left blank, and this wide variation in error types only adds to the intrigue and value of the coin. Owning a quarter with an off-center strike means holding a piece of minting history, where the error becomes a hallmark of the coin's identity, and it is precisely these types of coins that capture the attention of both experienced numismatists and newcomers to the hobby who are eager to find something rare and valuable. As the demand for such coins continues to grow, the prices of 1981 D quarters with off-center strikes continue to climb, as collectors and investors alike recognize the inherent value of these mistakes, turning them into highly desirable investments that can yield significant returns over time. In addition to the double die and off-center strikes, another key error found on some 1981 D quarters is the missing clad layer mistake, a defect that occurs when the clad layers, which give modern coins their distinctive appearance, fail to adhere properly to the core metal during the minting process. This results in coins that are missing their outer layers, exposing the underlying copper core. For coin collectors, this error is particularly fascinating because it offers a glimpse into the manufacturing process, showing the intricate design of the coin and the materials used to make it, while also creating a visually distinct piece that stands out among other quarters. Missing clad layer errors are relatively rare, and as a result, they are highly sought after by collectors who are eager to find coins that deviate from the standard minting process, as they represent both a flaw and a rare opportunity to own something truly unique. The 1981 D quarter's missing clad layer error is just another example of how small mistakes in the minting process can lead to tremendous value, with these coins often fetching astronomical prices at auction as collectors scramble to acquire them for their collections. As the rarity of such coins continues to increase, so too does the demand, making them an attractive investment for those looking to diversify their portfolios with tangible assets that have a proven history of appreciating in value. When we examine the overall value of the 1981 D quarter dollar, we can see that it is driven by a combination of factors, including the rarity of the errors, the historical context of the coin, and the growing interest in error coins among collectors. As more collectors become aware of the potential value of error coins, the demand for coins like the 1981 D quarter continues to rise, further driving up their prices and creating a competitive market for these rare pieces of numismatic history. Collectors who are fortunate enough to own a 1981 D quarter with one of these errors are not just holding a coin, they are holding a piece of history, a rare artifact that tells the story of human ingenuity, craftsmanship, and the occasional flaw that makes a piece truly valuable. This combination of artistry, history, and rarity has created an environment in which error coins like the 1981 D quarter are no longer just curiosities or novelties but are now seen as valuable investments that have the potential to appreciate significantly over time, making them highly desirable to both seasoned collectors and those new to the hobby who are eager to secure a piece of numismatic history. What makes this coin even more intriguing is the fact that it is part of a larger trend in the numismatic world, where error coins have become increasingly popular as more and more collectors recognize the value in finding coins that are unique and flawed, rather than merely perfect examples. The growing appreciation for error coins has led to a boom in the market for these rare pieces, and the 1981 D quarter, with its myriad errors, and mistakes, has become one of the most sought-after coins in the world. For collectors and investors alike, the appeal of this coin lies not just in its beauty and uniqueness, but in the potential for significant financial gain. As the demand for error coins continues to grow, the 1981 quarter dollar, with its impressive price tag of $492 million, stands as a shining example of how a simple mistake during the minting process can lead to a coin becoming a legendary and valuable piece of American numismatic history. Owning a coin like this is more than just having a collectible. It is a statement about the power of imperfection, the beauty of mistakes, and the potential for small errors to lead to extraordinary outcomes, both in the world of coin collecting and in the broader world of investment. As the numismatic market continues to evolve, it is clear that coins like the 1981 quarter will remain at the forefront of the collecting world, serving as reminders of how the art of coin minting is as much about chance and possibility as it is about precision and perfection, and how the mistakes made in the process can turn a humble quarter into a treasure worth millions, captivating the imagination of collectors and investors for generations to come.